there is a space for you if you are such kind of a person who aim for excellence. There is a need for people who are excellent with their job. Lazy people who just do the ordinary, or people who just try to do the job without transferring themselves, every whole of their being into the job. It doesn't take you far. Unlike when you are such a person that brings in excellence into the job. There is this popular opinion that sometimes drive people's decision whenever they want to take certain action, which is people can be replaced without having to consider how much of impact such a person has done to them or what have you. And that being said, a lot of people have made mistake by that ordinary belief that you can replace person, whatever the case is. And you have seen situation where that was the end of maybe the journey or whatever adventure is the case. For example, you've heard of people who lay off certain employee, and that was the end of that department because such a person has been able to humanize, transfer his or her person into the job, which is good. Regardless of documentation, people can document their process. It can be difficult for people to replicate same results, regardless of maybe there is SOP or whatever the case. So the point is just that in certain setting, that is true. For example, in politics, people replace people for every second, right? The person that helped you to win the last election may be replaced because the reality of now is different. So you must consider someone that has a potential or capacity to deliver the next. The same way in the religious space, you see God elect certain people and he dethrone them because they are found wanting. So the same way, when we don't manifest ourselves in a job in terms of excellence, diligence, you see people like Paul, Apostle Paul, you see people like David and the likes of them. You see that these are rare people that walk the earth. And in business, the same is the case. You don't want to make a mistake where you lay off a particular staff or because you think that's the right thing to do. It might be the right thing to do considering obvious tendencies when you weigh in the options. But you also have to consider how much of impact this person is bringing to the business versus what will be the immediate result when you consider to replace them. So all I'm saying is that there is a space for you if you are such kind of a person who aim for excellence. There is a need for people who are excellent with their job. Lazy people who just do the ordinary, or people who just try to do the job without transferring themselves, every whole of their being into the job. It doesn't take you far. Unlike when you are such a person that brings in excellence into the job and bring in your personality into it, there's a space for you to fly. I don't know if you have experienced this, if you are an employer. I don't know if you are a person who has been in a position to take on someone else's role. Was it challenging? How did you manage? And if you have such experience, can you just drop in the comment section? Thank you so much.